Hey everyone, Scooby-Doo here and welcome to a brand new video. Today I was actually going to be discussing all the brand new projects that I have coming up. But I have so many, I probably got like 20 or 30 of them. And the video would probably take like 30 minutes and I guess there's really no need at this point. But I did want to thank some of my new subscribers for subscribing, obviously. I've been noticing a lot of them, it looks like they're into like model trains and dioramas. So I'm assuming that probably came from my Back to the Future 3 Hill Valley train diorama, which is actually right up here in my Back to the Future diner. I'm actually going to be doing some maintenance on that shelf fairly soon. And when I do, I will actually do a brand new video and do some more detailed shots of the actual train and the diorama itself. So look for that coming up soon. But today we're going to be taking a look at the Fire Toys Princess Leia head sculpt. You can actually purchase the whole figure with the gown and the body on eBay. It ranges anywhere between like $100 to $120. Generally, I'm not really into doing a lot of bootleg or secondary market figures. I only do them when it makes sense. I did get some of the Force Toys Stormtroopers last year. And I purchased those because I have so many different dioramas and shelves that I just needed a few extra Stormtroopers just for background effect type of display. And it didn't make sense to pay $200 plus for more Hot Toys Stormtroopers or Sideshow ones when I already have a bunch of them. So I went ahead and purchased those, and those worked out really well. And so I decided to do the same thing with the Princess Leia. I already had the one display with her with the R2-D2, and there was another display I wanted to do. And although I do have two Princess Leias here, this is the Hot Toys to the left and the Sideshow one to the right. I really didn't want to use the Sideshow one. Not that it's bad, it's just it came out much earlier, and they've perfected the head sculpts now to where they look awesome. And so when you have an older Sideshow, it just, I don't know, to me it looks kind of odd. So I just was using the one Hot Toys Leia, and then I saw the Fire Toys Leia on eBay mid last year, but it was on a pre-order. And then I also spoke to a few people, and they kind of thought, well, that kind of looks more like a Hot Toys stock photo, and it's probably not going to look that good when it comes out. Well, they actually came out a few weeks ago, so I went ahead and ordered one to see if maybe I could just replace the head sculpt on my Sideshow. So I actually got it the other day, and it actually comes in a box, kind of making their logo look like Hot Toys, I guess. And there's a head sculpt. And I can tell you it looks pretty much like a Hot Toys. It's a little bit different, not really. All the hair detail and the eyes and the face and everything look very similar. And I'll get it up close to the Hot Toys one here. Oh, excuse my finger. It might be a tad bigger, maybe. They look just about the same. And the inside of it looks like that. Now, I've purchased head sculpts before when I do some kit bashing, and generally I have to play around with putting on the new sculpt. But this one actually fits pretty well on the Sideshow peg. So I'll just go ahead and take her off really quickly. Just pop on the new head. Now it does fit a little bit loose, so you will have to play around with it a little bit. It's not going to look that great on this video because you kind of have to mess around with it. But just so you can kind of get a look. Fits on there really well. It's kind of a little bit loose if you just were going, you know, specifically to replace the Sideshow head sculpt. You can, like I said, you can buy the whole set. It comes with a Fison a Fison body sculpt with the gown and everything for about $100 to $120. The head sculpt's gonna run you around like between 32 and 42, depending on where you get it. But I think it looks really good. Especially if you're just needing an extra Leia or you just can't afford, because I think the Leias now they've definitely gone up in price. Most of them are over $200 to $300. And since, like I said, I already have a Hot Toys one, there really wasn't a need to purchase a second Hot Toys one unless it was a really great deal for price, and it's not. So we're going to go ahead and put both of these onto the Star Wars wall. I actually have a couple of new shelves that I wanted to show you guys. It's not going to be on this video though. I'm going to wait till next week, and I'm going to get these two ladies all set up on the wall, and then we'll take a look and see how they look in diorama form. Now, I would say too, on the sideshow one, the neck's going to be just a little bit longer, but again, it's probably something that you can just play around with, and I think it would look fantastic with your collection if you can't just afford to buy a Hot Toys. So there we go. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I hope you guys are having a great Super Bowl weekend. And until next time, I shall talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic day.